So gather around and get comfortable for this one. A lot of my videos are normally short, but this is going to be a longer one. My goodness. I was listening to Apple Music earlier today and got on the radio with it, and Just Be a Man About It by Toni Braxton came on, and I did not realize in all of my years of being familiar with this song how absolutely insane this is. And it's not even necessarily Tony's lyrics. It is, I believe, Dr. Dre's part as the individual who's essentially the love interest of Tony. Let's just get into it. It starts out by saying, hey, hold up a minute. Let me stop up here and use this payphone real quick. Now, let's just stop at that point. This, I believe it was supposed to be a phone call, but the audio is still going through before he actually gets on the payphone. So he's saying out loud that he's about to use a payphone. This is already gonna be bad. Hey, Tony, it's me. I was just calling, Just calling to let you know. Don't wait up for me tonight. Now let's stop there. That is the classic line, that something's awry, something's going wrong. And it's just, I'm sorry, I'm gonna probably be laughing. I was laughing my head off at this stuff earlier today. I, my forehead began to get vascular. I was laughing so hard. I had pains akin to a rigorous ab workout as a result of this. So he gets to, don't wait up for me tonight. We all know what that line means. Let's move on. I mean, I just got a couple of things on my mind I gotta think about, She has no idea what that means, my guy. Moving right along. Just, I'll be over at Brian's house, just for the night. We know what that means too, and it's not what you said. He proceeds to say, I mean, I know things are different, but it's not you, it's me. Now we're gonna stop here for a second, because I am not entirely against the it's not you, it's me thing, because sometimes if that's the truth, honestly, and it should be said if that's the truth, right? But you've paired it up with all of this other stuff. Gonna be over at Brian's house, and you got things on your mind, and you things are different, and stuff you gotta think about. Oh gosh, this is when you pair that up with all of those other things, the it's not you, it's me thing, it really diminished in its power. It's not going to have the intended effect. And we move on. It's really me, Basically, I just think I'm gonna need some space. Oh my gosh. To get these sorts of lines off, I thought you have to be a sick individual to think. I'm, I'm going to try not to laugh too much. Oh, the insanity. It's just this. Okay, so I wonder if John Austin wrote this part too. And John Austin, so far as songwriters are concerned, he's going to absolutely go down as among the best ever. Undebatable, like absolutely going to happen, right? But my goodness, the he just plays the absolute worst thing ever. He plays, if you decided to bring up in your mind and put together in a character the scummiest guy you could think of, he would have lines just like this. He's so scummy in this that it doesn't properly represent reality, and that's entirely why why it's so funny to me. I don't know. Maybe you can tell me in the comments if I'm off for something. Now I'll get into Toni's part since the title says it's a lyrical breakdown, but that part isn't really as interesting to me as the things that Dr. Dre tried to get off. Anyway, I'll just get into it. So it begins this way. Why you calling me on the phone? Why you not at home on time? You say you're staying over your friends because you got a lot on your mind. Now you're swearing up and down that it ain't me. Still you say that things have changed. So tell me, what exactly does it mean when you say you need your space? Just don't make excuses, no. And now, I believe it gets into the chorus where it says, why you gotta lie to me? Just be a man about it. Baby, you don't gotta lie to me. No, just be a man about it. If you wanna leave, I can tell you wanna leave. Go on now. Just be a man about it. Come and grab your things and go on right now. Just be a man about it. Yeah. Now, he comes back. Please excuse me. Oh, I'm trying not to absolutely double over with laughter again, but I believe I can get through it. All right, let's do it. I mean, you gotta understand I love you. You know what I'm saying? That's already... He just told her, you gotta understand it. You know what I'm saying. So she's gotta understand it, but then you have to question it afterward. And something as important as love, for crying out loud. You gotta understand I love you. You know what I'm saying? It's so terrible. I'm sorry. Moving on. And I love you enough to say that. Ooh. Oh my gosh. And I love you. Oh, the way in which to posture up morally. Look at how much of a man I am by I love you enough to say that. To come out with how honest of a dirtbag I Oh, they are. If they were trying to, I just don't know, man. It's so hilarious. It almost leaves me speechless. I'm gonna move on with it, and I love you enough to say that. I think you deserve somebody better than me. You know, he is getting off some of the most insane, nastiest, sick lines in this. Why are you talking to people like this? Moving on. And right now, I can't give you what you need, you know? Oh man, he is trying to look so good by weaseling it. You know, in I guess the way that I understood the song initially, and I suppose I simply judged it by the title, and I didn't pay attention to it as much, and just thought, yeah, it's one of those songs that sort of put a wedge between men and women. And quite frankly, I still love Toni regardless, right? Still very much a Toni fan regardless of this particular song. But now that I'm actually seeing the guy in particular who's being portrayed, yeah, I understand the title now. it's a very much justified thing to say in the face of such nonsense. Moving on. And right now, I can't give you what you need, you know? I mean, I want to love you, and I'm gonna love you one day, but I mean, you just gotta understand where I'm coming from. I think the only reason why I got through that so cleanly this time around is because I stopped and said wow or started cracking up with laughter all over again and had to re record because it was entirely too much. That is some of the most awful. I mean, wow, dude. This is as terrible as it gets. And in all honesty, I think I'm going to just leave it there. This video is approaching 11 minutes, and I'm not going to do a full lyrical breakdown. Oh man, I just needed to I needed to go over those parts again, man. It was awful. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this, guys. This was hilarious for me. I was listening to it earlier over and over again to get a good laugh. I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you want me to do a full lyrical breakdown on some other song that's got some ridiculous elements to it, the way this one definitely does, and I just didn't see it before, oh man, I'm still reeling from how I just don't know. It is just insanity. But yeah, if you have anything like that and you would want me to narrate over it, I will indeed do my best. And thank you so much for listening. Until next time, folks.